The Super Eagles captain William EKONG announced his retirement from the national team a few days ago, and I have a lot of questions. And the biggest question for all of us would be, why this time? I mean, he has been shortlisted for the AFCON already. And he knows that he's going into this AFCON to play. He's going to start. He's going to play games. He's going to lead. He's a leader. He understands his value to this national team. So why this time? A lot of us Nigerians might decide to fault him for wanting out at this crucial time for the Super Eagles. However, I need you to actually take yourself back. If you keep trophies for the national team aside and you're speaking about quality leadership, you're speaking about presence, you're speaking about who stands for the best interest of the players of the Super Eagles, this guy is the best Super Eagles captain by far. From our game against Libya to the strike in Morocco, this guy has always been the center of everything that has to do with the well-being of his players. There are going to be a lot of reasons why this guy chose to retire now. There are going to be a lot of reasons, which as a professional again, because this guy is not going to come out there and tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I want to sit out and watch the AFCON. No, this is an absolute gentleman. This is a professional par excellence we're talking about. He will never come out here to tell you why this is the reason why I'm leaving. This guy is just 32. He plays in the Saudi. He's not playing in the AFC Champions League. He doesn't have a lot of games piled up for him. He's just 32. Again, he has no reason to leave the national team. And that brings me to a lot of questions. Did we as the fans treat him well when he was found wanting? Mind you, this guy has never missed a penalty for the Super Eagles. A defender has never missed a penalty for the Super Eagles. A defender had to become the Super Eagles' first choice penalty taker. This is leadership par excellence. Immediately after the AFCON in 2023, this guy almost fell out with Finidi and he almost announced his retirement. Listen, most of these players don't have that mentality. They were not raised in Nigeria. They can't take most of this bullying that we keep bullying players. Let's talk about Manuel, for example. In 2014, Germany was the winner, the World Cup winner. In 2018, they left at the group stages, right? In 2022, they were nowhere to be found. Did you see anybody? Did you see anybody calling out the Germans, abusing them? No. Because we understand that class is always permanent, form might be temporal. This guy had a little run of poor form and everybody blasted out. I'm not saying this is the reason why this guy left the Super Eagles. All I'm saying here is this. Most of the times, when our players are having a rough patch, we leave them alone. We actually isolate them. We actually bring them out and make them feel like they are nothing to write home about. And to the NFF, why is the most important player in the Super Eagles team? I'm not talking about Osimhen, I'm talking about our leader, our captain and our legend. Why does he have to retire after shortly being shortlisted to represent us at the AFCON? What did you do? How did you try to convince him? Because certainly he must have passed this message to all of you before retiring. What did you do to stop him? Did you provide solutions for him? And if this guy retires now, what does the future hold for any other guys that wants to come and play for the Super Eagles as their first choice country? Frederick has been ruled out already. He's not going to play for the AFCON. Olajuwon is a doubt. We need people who are used to playing for the Super Eagles at the AFCON already. And what are we doing? Getting one of the most important members of the Super Eagles to retire. There are a whole lot of things, there are a whole lot of conspiracies in this retirement. And I feel like we did not treat this guy well, especially towards the end of his international career. The fault lies from you, me, and the NFF.